Let's step through making this peekaboo snow globe tumbler. I grabbed a snow globe and separated the pieces and lightly sanded the inner part of it, and I taped off the upper lip to keep paint and glitter out of it. I wasn't super careful with the top because I'm going to cover that up later. So I'm using Adhesive Apothecary's Cauldron Color as a base coat and an adhesive for the glitter. I think this one's called Element. And I cover that with a light beige glitter from PDB. Once that dries, I seal it with binding potion. And then once the binding potion is dry, I hit that with Liquid Art Ultra UV from Chaos Resin. Once that's cured, I add this Apple Blossom UV DTF, and I lined up the wrap how I wanted it, and I used the hinge method to stick it down very carefully. And then once it was down, and I made sure it was pushed down pretty good, I went in and I tugged the laminate film off. Then once that film is off, I'm going to seal the wrap with this Honey Glazed Celestial Luster from Adhesive Apothecary. Once that's dry, I put DAP Ultra Clear in the inside rim to seal the two pieces of the cup together. I go in with a swizzle stick to make sure there aren't any bubbles, and then I stick that down real tight. Once that dries, I'm going to put this honeycomb hexagon stencil vinyl down, and I'm going to paint over that. I'm going to use white spray paint and this blush pink spray paint. Once that paint dries, I peel off the stencil pieces and I go in with a layer of epoxy mixed with a pigment from PDB called Pure. Gives it a little bit of a sparkle and I love it so much. Once that's cured, I go in and I add some gold vinyl accents over the honeycombs that I had put down. Once that vinyl is all the way down where I want it lined up as perfectly as I can get it, I seal it with some binding potion. Once the binding potion is dry, I go in with some glitter glue around the top edge, and I sprinkle some Oracle glitter from PDB on the top. This helps cover the seam where the two pieces of the cup come together. And then I fill the inner chamber of the cup with medium flow levitation solution and Oracle glitter. I'm going to add some of these floral clay elements also. I think those are from PDB, but I don't remember. I alternate with glitter and the liquid until the cup is full. Once the cup's full, I clean off the bottom real good and add this stopper and seal it with UV resin. And because that black stopper is going to show through the glitter I put on the bottom, I'm going to cover it with the pink paint marker down there, which I know is super bright, but it will look okay when we're all done. I go in with some thick glitter glue, and once I've got a coat of that down, I'm going to cover that with Esme, which is kind of a chunky glitter, and then Rose Lychee, which is more of a thin glitter, and that's going to cover some of the gaps. After that, I'm going to go in with one final coat of epoxy. And then once that coat of epoxy is cured, I finish it off with a few pink bumblebees. I only put one on video, but I ended up putting 5 on the cup. And I cured those with a UV light. And here it is.